Well, it's finally happening. After Ezra Miller did everything humanly possible to make WB rue the day he ever darkened their doorstep, the Flash movie is finally on its way. F***ing spare me. I've got to put a few things out there before I react to this, okay? I hate that this movie exists. I hate that Ezra Miller is still the Flash, until after the movie drops. I hate that Michael Keaton's return as Batman is gonna be ruined by him having to share scenes with that POS. I hate that they're adapting Flashpoint. What brain trust at the studio thought that was a good idea? Yeah, it's an infamous Flash story, but it's infamous for all the wrong reasons. And frankly, I hate that this movie is even going to see the light of day. Ideally, they would just throw it in the vault next to the Batgirl movie and never speak of it again. But even after Ezra Miller got himself into so much trouble that even Amber Turd must be like, dude, chill the f*** out already. The studio has sunk so much money into this thing, they can't not release it, and they can't fire the guy playing the Flash before their Flash movie drops either. So now their only option is to reward Miller for the assaults, and the death threats, and the B&Es, and the kidnapping, and the grooming, and... Jesus Christ, is there any heinous act that dipshit hasn't been involved in at this point? And the part that really gets under my skin is that WB had plenty of time to drop Miller like a bad habit before they rolled cameras on this movie, before he started doing all the really creepy stuff. Like after that first video popped up of him strangling that girl, they could have cut the cord then, recast the part with a sane actor, and saved themselves all these headaches. But no recasting, no damage control, they just let Miller run rampant and terrorize the citizens of Hawaii for a year or two, and now, well, they're in a pretty deep fucking hole. In the words of Arthur Fleck, WB, you get what you fucking deserve. So, enough dilly-dally. Let's check this thing out.
Tell me something. You can go anywhere. Another timeline. Another universe.
Prison.
Why do you want to stay and fight
for all that stuff you did?
Because this is the world where my mom lives. I'm not gonna lose her again.
But you did lose her. Oh, but now you want her back, huh?
Has a pattern.
Yeah, perfectly sound reasoning for screwing over the entire universe. Q Barry.
Different people, different worlds. Drawn to each other like magnets. It's my face. You saw my face.
Oh god, there's two of them.
If you were to go into the past...
Now they can groom twice as many underage kids. Great selling point, WB.
Bruce, I could fix things. You could also destroy everything.
This can't be happening.
Listen to Bruce, Barry.
I completely broke the universe.
Yeah, Ben looks super happy to be there, doesn't he?
We've been waiting for you.
I created a world with no metahumans. And now there's no one to defend us.
Want some help?
You are?
Yeah. I'm Batman.
Fan service. Well, at least they got the Danny Elfman theme song in there. Alright. Looks like the Bat Pod from the Bale's Batman.
If I can't get back,
And they're throwing so much stuff in here.
be a future.
Show me a future without Ezra Miller's Flash. That's the future I want to see.
What's the play? Batman, what do we do?
We try not to die.
It's not Clark.
My name is Kara.
I'm Barry. We're Barry.
Oh yeah, the newer, more diverse Supergirl. Remember when that was a thing?
Barry, what are you doing? Our kids are gonna want to see this.
Remember when they thought that was going to replace Superman? Okay, seriously. Why adapt Flashpoint? Of all the stories you could have ran with for the first solo Flash movie ever, why that one? You could have done a Flash origin story. It's a logical choice, a safe choice. We've never even seen that in a movie before. But instead, you choose a story about how Barry Allen fucks over the whole universe because he's a massive dumbass. Ironically, though, that might be the part Ezra Miller was born to play. Baffling logic like that aside, I just don't like Flashpoint. It's not a good story. I'm sorry, it isn't. They adapted it in the CW series. It was terrible there, too. Barry essentially drops a bomb on the timeline, bends DC continuity over the table, risking God knows how much damage to everything imaginable just because he wants his mommy. It's not a story about the Flash being an awesome superhero who saves the universe via time travel. It's about the Flash being a sad, pathetic, self-obsessed little man-baby who will never grow up. But enough about that already. What about the movie? Well, we've basically got the whole damn thing here. Holy shit, WB. Do you think you left anything out? Trailers like this bugged me so much. The ones where they give away the entire plot of the film. It's just like the BVS trailers where they spoiled every single surprise in it. Wonder Woman, spoiled. Doomsday, spoiled. Same thing here. Every mic drop you could think of gets ruined in the first trailer. I mean, shit, it's almost funny how few fucks WB seem to give at this point. How casually everything is treated here. They don't save the Michael Keaton reveal for the very end. They don't build up to it so it can have some real gravitas. He just shows up in the middle of the trailer like it's no big thing so they can ham-fist a whole bunch of other stuff in after that. And then we've got to ruin the moment with a fainting gag of all things. Because that's what Keaton's return needed, right? A tired as unfunny joke like something out of a kiddie cartoon. Brilliant. Then there's everything else in there. What have we got? Well, we've got Zod. We've got the new and diverse Supergirl getting retconned into Man of Steel. Way to read the room, WB. We've got Batfleck making one more appearance, looking like he'd rather be anywhere else. Looks like they're trying to cram the origin in there. I'm sure that won't be rushed at all. There's the Bat Pod, which is obviously supposed to be evocative of Christian Bale's Batman. Everything here reeks of desperation. Of WB throwing everything they've got at the wall and just praying that something sticks long enough for us to get people to see this car wreck due to the sheer novelty of it, if nothing else, so we can just get the movie the hell out of here already. So, transparent fan service all over the place. It's clumsy, it's chaotic, it's short-sighted, so yeah, that's the DCEU for you. What were they thinking with this new suit? It looks painted on! You're seeing this, right? I wish I wasn't seeing it. Just, oh god. This is a side of Ezra Miller I did not need to see. Ever. You're leaving way too little to the imagination here. I'm half surprised the suit doesn't have nipples on it, for crying out loud.
What's the play? Batman, what do we do?
We try not to die.
Oh no, I've ruined everything again! What do we do now? Please save us from my screw-ups, Batman! Oh my god. He's such a bad superhero. Imagine trying to sell audiences on The Flash, and that's the clip you put in there. That's how little faith they have in this guy. So instead of The Flash doing something heroic or even competent, the big save goes to Batman and our new and diverse female Superman replacement, who WB loved so much that they canceled her solo movie and who probably won't even exist after this movie reboots the universe anyway. What a goddamn disaster. And the real bitch of it is that there are actually some cool looking sequences in this trailer, and reportedly people who have seen it are saying the movie is actually really good. The jury's out on that part, but there's just so much controversy and so much shit surrounding this project because of the Ezra Miller situation. Plus, the universe is about to get rebooted, so most if not all of what happens here probably won't even matter pretty soon. It makes no difference how good the movie is at this point. I'll never be able to enjoy it now. I wish it was different, believe me. I wish I was hyped for this. I wish I was excited for Michael Keaton's Batman, but I'm just not. How can I be when there's not one, but multiple Ezra fucking Millers sucking all the coolness out of the room? Ugh. It's so frustrating. Honestly, I can't wait for this movie to be in my rear view so we can all finally stop talking about it. I haven't decided if I'm going to review it yet. I'll make that call when the time comes. I really don't want to, but We'll see. Thanks so much for watching. Sound off on this trailer down below. Do all the other YouTube things while you're here. Ding the bell icon and follow my social media to be notified when I upload new stuff. Links are in the description box. Hit that thumbs up and leave a comment. It really helps out against the YouTube algorithm, which is almost as big a piece of garbage as Ezra Miller is. I'll be back with more stuff real soon. Stay tuned for that. See you next time. Peace out.